Hello and welcome. My name is Chris Shelton, coming to you from a beautiful day in Los Angeles, California, the heart of Hollywood, with your DIY home remedies guide to health, happiness, and healing transformations. Today I thought I'd talk about something that affects everybody at some point or another in their life, and that is bloatedness, digestive issues, and, well, for some of us, IBS. Maybe that doesn't affect everybody, but it does affect millions of Americans across the US. So what is the root cause? Well, a couple of things. Number one is your stomach, and number two, that darn liver when it's out of balance. So what can we do in order to help to remedy these situations? First and foremost, it's how you eat. That's right, I said it. It's how you eat. Number one, do not stand up while you eat. Make sure you take some time, sit down, and be mindful while you're eating. No heated discussions during mealtime. Save those discussions for another time because this will bind and get the chi to become stuck. So avoid foods that are excessively spicy, foods that are greasy, fatty, or fried, too much alcohol, and sugar. Those are some of the big culprits. And for some people too, believe it or not, cold and raw food. So if you're craving ice cold drinks or ice cold food, then what's going to happen is for some people, that actually will contribute to the chi getting stuck in the stomach and causing the bloatedness. So once again, also being mindful while you're eating, so not watching movies that are violent. You know, occasionally sit in front of the TV for movie night, I think is okay, but every single night having the TV on, especially the news on or something violent, is disruptive to your digestive system. And also then we have to look at, well, what are the emotional components that affect our digestive system? First and foremost is too much worry, too much anxiety, also too anger and frustration, rage and resentment. So once again, the two major organs that are involved in this is the stomach and the liver. So one of the great practices for the stomach is to do massaging the yang organ. So it's simple as bringing the arms up as you inhale, then as you exhale, just allow for them to gently swing. And if you want to make this into more of a mindfulness practice, then what you'd go ahead and do is you would go ahead and imagine as you close your eyes gently, golden light coming up into the abdominal cavity as you inhale, then as you exhale, we would want to go ahead and allow for any toxicity from, in particular, the gallbladder, the intestines, and the stomach to leave out through the bottom of the feet like a dark cloud and flowing down deep into the ground. Now you could actually walk and do this practice as well too, but if you're having bloatedness, distension in the stomach cramping, then this is a great practice to do. And then you just finish off by pulling down the heavens 1 to 3 times. Okay, another practice to do as well too is to go ahead and if you have IBS, is to go ahead and massage the stomach. So placing both the Lao Gung points over each other, and what you're going to do is in a counterclockwise, you're going to start with the abdomen, or you're going to start at the belly button, and you're going to slowly rotate outwards. And as we do this, we're going to do this 36 times. And as we make this rotation, moving out further and further and further, then what's going to happen is that we're going to eventually encompass the whole entire abdomen. Okay, and this is a great practice to do as well, especially if you have loose stool, explosive bowel movements, etc. Okay, now if you're constipated, we do this then the opposite direction. Okay, so we once again start with the Lao Gung points, one over the other, starting at the belly button and then rotating around until flowing outwards. And then encompassing once again the entire abdominal cavity. All right. Last thing we'd go ahead and do is the liver cleansing exercise. So liver cleansing exercise is like you're holding a ball. We're going to inhale in the center here, and then as we press away, we're going to focus on things that create anger or frustration for us, because this is the big thing. So if liver chi gets stuck, guess what? It invades the stomach, and this is what causes bloatedness. So if you're somebody who has certain food sensitivities or food allergies, chances are it's because this liver is stuck. So it can't process any of the toxins, or has a hard time processing the toxins. Then as a result, the energy doesn't move the way that it should. So liver chi should move in all directions, helping to move the blood throughout the entire body. And stomach chi should descend. Now the spleen chi, once it takes the food from the stomach and transforms and transports it, now that will ascend up to the chest to help be formed into blood and also the fluid that resides between the skin and the muscles. So again, working with the liver in anger and frustration, resentment, old anger, and just allow for that to gently flow away like a dark cloud, going several feet away from the body and deep into the ground. Okay, and then pull the chi back into the liver, inhaling, and then exhaling, pulling down the heavens one time. Okay, so there you go. A few simple remedies, because bloatedness, stomach upset, IBS, those types of symptoms all come back to what's going on within our internal organ system itself. And it's not just the stomach. We may feel it in the stomach. There are other organs that also play a role, in the liver and gallbladder are a couple of those organs that do play a big role. Another thing you could do too is you can start off the day with a 4-ounce glass of hot water and a whole lemon or a whole lime, and you can drink that down on an empty stomach. Another thing you can do too is have some fresh ginger tea a couple of times throughout the day. Another thing also is go ahead and include probiotics into your diet as well too. So listen to your body and listen to how the stress affects you, because this kind of stress will obviously affect your digestive system and is the contributing factor to bloatedness and IBS symptoms. So once again, I'm Chris Shelton signing off from a beautiful day in Los Angeles, California, the heart of Hollywood, with your DIY home remedies guide to health, happiness, and healing transformations. And until next time, I will chi you later.